well, let me just move some shorts. Oh, you can be there, Mlem. Be up. Fucking yarn. There we go. Hi. Let's see. There we go. Hi. I am already prepared for yarn bath, so it's gonna be hanging out in a vegetable bag. I'm gonna be hanging from the bottom of my camera arm, actually. I think. Does that work? I do have a few other bags also hanging, but does that touch the floor? Yes, it does. Okay, fine. I don't like that it's touching the floor. Fine. Side of my chair. Okay. I need to really hold on to this. Okay, so I do not have him nearby, but I'm gonna be using the same pattern I do for my butthole cats. If I can... Ah, there. From this book. That looks ratty and abused as fuck. Because I bought this when it came out, which was 2009. I bought it same week it came out. In 2009. And if you do not know, it is now 2026. This book has been with me through that entire time. It has been with me so long that there are notes written directly on the pages. But yeah, I want to use up this leftover yarn because I do have more of it. I have like almost 2 full skeins of that. I have one unopened, and then I have one open that I use for the owl bag. Speaking of cuppa time. And no, I have not washed this mug. You can see right there. I have not washed it yet. I forgot. No. That is actually the second mug of today. I can probably do it with a 4.5, but I also have my trusty 3.5 on the desk. We shall see. I'm also not happy about the camera angle, but I've been pissing about with that shit for 20 minutes. So it's just, yeah. It is time I stop with that. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you now already, there will be no stream on Saturday. So I'm thinking, to compensate, I might actually stream tomorrow. And stream the rest of this. Because we will not get this done this stream. Because it is a lot of parts. and allows sewing. So I already know it will be more than one stream with this cat. Because it usually takes me on average 4 to 5 hours to make one of these cats. So what I might do is that I might compensate and stream tomorrow, as there will be no stream on Saturday. I am going for a dinner about an hour away. And it is right in the middle of my stream time. I need to be at her place at 2, which means I need to leave home at 1. Because depending on how the buses go with the traffic, it will take me between 40 minutes and an hour to reach her place. So no matter what, I cannot stream on Saturday. Might be too small. At least I know the stitch marker will stay in place. I'm picking a blue kitty cat. We're going with a blue kitty cat this time. And my game should be charged up enough for me to release this. Okay. Switching that. Switching my loadout of spells. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put you over there. Because I do not want to see myself twice. Your word is annoying. Okay. Now let's get this. My roll counter. Do not buy these at retail store. Check your thrift store. That thing cost me $2. I knew it would be closer to 15. Just saying. And hopefully I don't have to think much on this, because it is a pattern I have done multiple times before. I have actually lost count on how many times I've made this cat. I know I've made I know for sure that I have made 12. After that I've lost count. Because I made 1, then I made 9, then I sold 7 of those 9, and I made a few more after that. But how many more after that, I do not know. Now I am making this boy. Yeah, I have lost count. Okay. Okay, up to 3, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna need to think much on this. These next 3 rounds are roughly the same, because it is very, very, very basic amigurumi head pattern. Like the standard. Yuck. Throat, please. I've not been talking that much. No, I need to find all my accessories for Saturday. I have my outfit laid out, at least. But I need to find all my accessories. Yeah, that's correct. The other one. I've had almost 2 mugs of coffee and I am still not up for counting. I am also thinking if I should bring my latest key. No. It would be fitting since it is a girl dinner. I made my own pattern for a boob keychain because why the fuck? I'm not gonna risk showing off the other side of it on Twitch and YouTube, but trust me, this is a boob. There is a nipple. If you want to see that one, you're gonna have to join my Discord. Even though the stream is rated mature, I'm not gonna risk it. I wonder when we will get a color change. This is a lot of the pinkish orange. Seems like 4.5 is perfect for this. I mean, the stitches aren't that tight, but they are tight enough for amigurumi. But I could be using a 3.5mm too for this. And I lost where I was. Yay. Okay. Okay, it was increase here. Huh. At least I'm caffeinated enough to somewhat be aware. I think I also slept too long. Going to bed at 3:30 and getting up at 12:20. I think I've slept too long. I'm trying to see if there's a color change here. But no, apparently not. Or maybe. This looks slightly more orange than that. Nom nomming lunch. Nice. I have no idea, I can't even see the yarn since it is below my share at the moment actually. Okay, so this is the last increase done. The last increase round. And I have no idea what to do for eyeballs. I might go creepy and find some button. Do we even have any buttons to buy? Okay, might be in the box I cannot reach at the moment. Damn it. Ugh. The buttons might be in the one box I cannot reach. Or they are in the other box in the kitchen. Where they actually should not be. I don't know, I don't use buttons enough to know where I keep them. At least I've narrowed it down to 2 boxes. Because it's only 2 possible boxes at all they can be in. And I think it was increase here. Let's see, and increase here. And 2, 3 increase in marker, yeah, okay. Somehow I managed to keep myself on track. So yeah, this will be fairly big kitty cat. Based on the head. Because normally my butthole cats are like 2.5 inches tall. I'm wondering, where did I even put him? I used to have one of the butthole cats on the desk, show him off. But now he is completely gone. I have no idea where I even put him. He might be underneath a few frogs and a sock. Okay, let's see. Okay. We have a bit to go with the pinkish orange before we get to real orange, and then it goes into yellow. Okay. I know it wasn't orange. Why are you angle? Oh, now I need to pull there. Okay, there we go. Don't mind me, I'm asking tangled up. What else is old news? Okay, what do we have now? All hail caffeinate. No. It constantly feels like I'm too much this way. Maybe if I lower you and move you. There we go. I know I said I wasn't gonna piss about with the camera, but well, if it's gonna piss about with me, I'm gonna retaliate. And wow, the fact that I'm even caffeinated enough to say the word retaliate correctly. Wow. I remember when I was first learning English, that was one of the words I had a massive issue with. Despite the fact that it's a fairly easy word, I remember having issues with it. I don't know. These days I'm having more issues with Swedish than English. Okay, come on. What did I... Did I accidentally grab the... Waste? Yeah, I did. Okay. Apparently I'm not that awake. Oh well. Now we're just going round and round for 3 rounds, so... It's fine. But yeah, this will be a fairly big kitty. Considering that I mostly make them 2.5 inches. Which is just a little bit taller than this head actually. Oh wait, is that correct? Is it 2.5? Let me grab a ruler here, even though it's only a centimeter. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, that's about right. About that size is the normal size of my butthole cats. So 6.5-ish centimeter. And this head is 6 at the moment, so yeah. It's about the same size as my butthole cats in total. This will be a big kitty. And he will also be different colors, because yarn. I just really wanted to use up the leftovers of this. Since I have another one of them open too. Because I opened a completely new skin of it for the owl bag, since I didn't know how much I would need for it. Here's a hint. I actually need less yarn than I thought for the owl bag. This, in fact, right next to me is just nowhere near done. Because I have the owl bag there. I have the lining for the inside up there. I have the strap in the living room at the moment. So I still need to make the little flaps for the D-rings strap to be sewn into. Then I can put the lining on. And then hook the strap up. And I have the... I still have it on my desk. I'm gonna be using one of these for the closing of the bag. This is old. This is so old that I paid less than $3 for these two. Nowadays. It's like $3 for just one of that size. I think I got those from a thrift store. Now we're getting into orange instead of the pinkish orange. Lunch done? How you doing? Oh, I'm doing great because there is no sunlight. It's fantastic. There is no sunlight, pretty much. It's all in cloud cover. So I can actually see outside without getting a headache or my eyes tearing up because of the brightness. Freezing today and so windy. We have slight wind and it's more humid than actually cold. But it is a tiny bit chilly. The only way I could describe it would be it's like the humidity before it starts to rain. And they have been promising us rain the entire week. So I need to consider that for Saturday. Because I'm gonna have to change buses to get to her. And then it's 15-minute walk from the bus stop to her place. So I'm gonna hope and pray it doesn't rain anyway. Because I'm considering doing some kind of makeup look. I might go with browns and greens. Or maybe I'll do a green and gold. That will also fit. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Time for decreases. That's gonna be cool. Aw, camera not picking it up. Aw. So cool. Okay, there's picking it up. There we go. It's like a pinkish orange and then it goes over into a orange down here. Like Charizard orange. But yeah, I already have my outfit planned. I'm going with black cargo pants. Then I'm gonna layer a almost see-through black long sleeve underneath my green camo Jurassic Park shirt. And And then I'm of course gonna have these rings. And maybe I'll grab a frog ring. Then I have a really long like belt that I use as a bracelet. It wraps around my wrist almost 3 times. And I might be going with one of my crochet chokers. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe brown and gold makeup for that. You haven't seen that? I have a beaded frog ring. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. You haven't seen the frog? I actually have 2 of him. I have one with a white belly and one with an orange to be more like a tree frog. Because I actually made a mistake with the first frog, which was the white belly. So it's not perfectly centered. I remade it with orange for a tree frog. But yeah, you haven't seen a frog? Come on. Hold on. Speaking of frog. Wow. Someone calling and then hanging up. Wow. Wow. And all it says for call information is Sweden. I'm kind of tempted to just block it without looking it up. I'm kind of tempted to just block it. Nope, okay. I'm gonna wait a bit. If they call again and hang up again, then I'm gonna block. I'm gonna give them one chance to get their message. Just one. That's all. I usually look the number up, but because I'm streaming, I'm not gonna stop everything I'm doing. Just for them. They don't deserve my attention that much. To decrease around. Like I said, it's a very standard amigurumi head. Nothing special about it. It is actually the same shape as fly balls. because my flyball is amigurumi head with extra bits on it. Was that the male or cat or mother? I heard some strange thunks. I'm gonna need more coffee anyway, so be right back. And I'm gonna grab a frog ring too. There we go. Okay, it was in fact the male. It was 3 bills. A charity about Alzheimer's that we support, and my phone bill and mother's phone bill. I did remember to grab the frog rings, by the way. It's fine. My phone bill is only $25. But yeah, here is the first frog. That is the first frog. See, does that fit? Fingers are a bit swollen so much. Okay, yeah. That's the first one I made. And then I made a tree frog version of that with a red belly. Well, reddish orange belly. But yeah, I made frogs. I just haven't taken pictures of them and put them in the slideshow yet. I keep forgetting. So I might be going with one of those. I might be going with that on this hand with the ace flag for Saturday. But yeah, frogs. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a blue and black one for a blue poison dart frog. I made them based on a picture because I was not gonna be spending $7 on the beading pattern. That simple. They wanted $7 for that frog. No. Not really. I mean, it's just... the back is just normal beaded line. The only thing is on the front, the pattern for the belly and eyes. So they do not take long at all. But there is a tiny mistake on that one. You can even see it on the camera. On that side, the pink cheek is a bit closer to the eyeball and the belly than on that side. It is because I am actually missing one bead on that side. Because on that side the white is underneath the eyeball. On that side I'm missing one row down. So it's not quite symmetrical. So I remade it as a tree frog and I fixed the issue. But yeah, it still looks fine. No one really noticed it. Not that much anyway. That's fine. But I wanted to make a tree frog version of it anyway, so... But no, they don't take much time. Or material for that matter. Depending on ring size, of course, but yeah. They actually take even less than I thought they would. I'm just not sure which blue I'm gonna be using for the poison dart frog. Might be using the same light blue I did for a snow leopard bracelet. Actually. And yes, I have this bracelet hanging from my webcam. Because why not? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna remake that bracelet, but in actual leopard color. But I am missing a brown. I don't have any brown beads. Because I want a matte brown for the center. And I do not have any. That bracelet though, if anyone wants one of those, the price will be starting at $40. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the starting price if I ever make one of those to sell. Because it is 3 different color beads plus the clasp. And each color is between $6 and $9 for for one tube like this. It's between $6 and $9 for one of these. So if I ever make one of those bracelets to sell, starting price will be 40. I've already decided. I will not go cheaper than that. And then the additional cost will be based on how long it needs to be. Okay. Wait, why isn't that added into... Let me grab a pen. Because I really need to write down one extra round in this book. Like I said, it's so old, there are notes all over the pages. I'm surprised I have not written down the last one here. Come on, pen. Well, increase around. I'm gonna write it the same way she has. Keep it consistent. And then an arrow up to the decrease with a slip stitch. So I don't have to cut down. Whoa, okay. Make sure the one looks like a 1. Okay, I can read it at least. No one else fucking can. Good enough. Okay, now to get this back in my lap. Because the pattern ends at the one single crochet decrease, but I always add one decrease round with only decreasing stitches. And I am not worried about the hole, since I will not be using safety eyes for this. We'll in fact be using buttons instead, so that's just gonna be sewn on. I'm not worried about stuffing either. But yeah, the frog rings are very cheap and easy to make. But I'm not sure if I can sell them, because it's not my pattern. And I did kind of cheat and recreate it from looking at a picture, because it's so easy, and I was not gonna pay that $7 for it. My lord. I really hope they have lowered the cost of that pattern. Okay, let's see. I think... Okay, yeah, I can't cut the thread. Because I'll be using the yarn from the body to sew the head on. I promise it's a head. It's just a bit massacred. The frog ring. Since I, just recreated the ring based on the picture. I don't know. It's been so long. I mean, I don't even remember when I made them. It was years ago. I would say it was COVID era. I made them. Okay, we have a head. I did smush it down so it's easier to keep on my desk, but yeah, we have a head. I don't even think I was intentionally looking for a frog ring. I think I was just looking up the peyote stitch rings. Build my frog. Come on. Get him. It's been so long since I made the frogs. Yeah, now I can reset this one. Okay. Oh, hello. How's you doing? Oh, apparently it has been an hour. I can tell it's been an hour because my game. There was a little thing here that I do once an hour. Okay, how's that going? Oh, okay. Okay, let's charge it up again. Switching that, switching my spells. I'm actually wearing both of them at the moment. Put them on to show Dizzy. I'm wearing both at the moment. It's very riveting. But yeah, frogs. I have one normal and I made one tree frog. What the hecking heck is up? Not much. The sky, hopefully. And I'm wearing frog rings. Because for some reason Dizzy hadn't seen them. I had to size them perfectly. Sat in a cafe? No. That's just my background sound. Because I do not do well with music at all. I listen to a song once and then I'm bored of it and don't need to hear it for half a year. So I cannot do music. My background sound is thunderstorm and coffee shop. Because that is my dream. That is my dream. Sitting in a coffee shop during a thunderstorm doing crochet. Thunderstorm in coffee shop? No, outside it. With no other people. Ooh. Yes. Apart from the workers. But yeah, that. And why is that? Oh, okay. What kind of coffee is involved? The drinkable kind? Preferably coffee with just a hint of salted caramel creamer. Does the coffee come with any snacks? Do you have any snacks? Not sort of. I can eat any, but yes. We do in fact have the snacks. Yeah, this is something special. I don't think you can even buy this at your place. Yeah, there's Agile. Are you out of ads now? On my end, it still says ads are ending in 20 seconds. But yeah, this is something special that I do not think you can even buy at your place. This is the 2 pieces I have left of the world's saltiest licorice. I'm gonna have to buy more. And when I say the world's saltiest licorice, I actually mean it. It is recognized as the world's saltiest. And I can buy it in my town. Yay! Quiet day with a bit of crochet. Sounds nice. That's pretty much what I have planned. I was considering Palia, but I am already not impressed with the update and I haven't even logged in yet. Does that turn you into the world's saltiest person? No! I am already salty enough. Don't need to be any salt there. But it's so good. It's just so expensive. That jar cost 10 bucks. Pretty much. Almost $10 for that jar. Let's see. 2, 5. Okay. 2 more rounds, then I can cut the yarn and repeat it all over again and not cut the yarn. Trying to get my head around salted licorice. Oh, it's so good. I love it so much. It's the best thing. One more round and then this kitty cat foot is done. Oh yeah, I never posted that one in your Discord, Alfie. Huh. Huh. I need to post that in yours. My newest keychain I made. Because, you know, I made a boob keychain. Yes, saying. Yes, I made a boob keychain. My own pattern. Complete with a nipple. I'm not sure if you're in my Discord. I have only posted it in my Discord so far because I cannot keep track of which Discords I'm in that allows stuff like that, so... But now when you're here, I can ask you. You allow stuff like that in your Discord. Seven. Yes, okay. So now I can reset this. And then I can actually remove the marker. And then I can end this with a slip stitch. And cut the yarn because I would not be needing that. Okay. Now I need to repeat this all over again. And not cut the yarn. Because this is a kitty cat foot. Okay, I'm gonna quickly hold everything and post that in your Discord then. I'm just gonna copy and paste the text I wrote for it too. I'm a silly little moth doing silly little things. Your Discord is over there. Projects. Go. There's that, and the other picture. Okay, come on. Feeling. There we go. And spoiler that one. Oh, I accidentally spoiled both. Okay. This is getting shown on a slideshow when you write down for me, honestly. Yes. It is the same one from the book. Actually, it's that one. He just made it with fuzzy yarn. But yeah, it's that one. It's that pattern I'm using. Same I use for my butthole cats. It's just way bigger yarn because I make my butthole cats with the 2.5 millimeter. This is a 4.5. But yes, same pattern. Speaking of pattern, I should be prepared to send Elfie that boob pattern. I was smart enough to write it down as I made it. I don't have to do it afterwards like I did the axolotl cake. Knitting needles turn up? Yes. I can't reach it at the moment because I have two sharks on top of them. The things that happens in my room. But yes, I did get the knitting needles and I did transfer the grey and red zigzag gloves onto them. I just haven't worked them in a while because crochet is easier to drop and pick back up than knitting. But yeah, I currently have both the Drew and Malem on top of them. Because of course, I do need to be ready in case someone redeems Squish That Shark. I do need to be ready, so they are next to me. I'm guessing you want Malem. I'm just gonna guess that you want Malem. Just a little guess that you want him. Oh wait, here we go. I'm gonna guess you want him. He's made for Squish. Just saying, he's made for the Squish. All the Squish. You know, if if I push back a little bit? There we go. Which face? I don't see any face. Promise he's fine. Promise he's fine. But yeah, he's like that all over. The entire thing. He's just... He's made for it. And so soft. Yeah. I'm so happy I finally got him. I'm so happy I finally got him. A bit over 2 years. Fucking sold out everywhere online. And then I find him in a random ass shop in city center. Just so soft and squish. And did I mention soft? I'm gonna stop massacring him. Maybe. Okay, where was I on this foot? Okay. Now I remember where I was on the foot. Because wow. It's been over an hour and all I have done is a head and a foot. Wow. Wow. Like I said, this will be more than one stream. And because there will be no stream on Saturday, because I'm going to the dinner, what I might do is stream tomorrow. To do some catching up. I'm gonna talk it over with Mother. So that she doesn't want me to do anything tomorrow. One, increase one, increase one. Okay, increase hearing. Okay. Got it. Just making sure. Ugh. Oh no, stop being so itchy. One specific spot on my nose is being an itchy bitchy. For no reason. I might need some skin cream. Because, wow. Oh yeah. There's a lot of things in my Discord. Oh. Okay. Okay. Uh, go. For some reason, like 7 people decided to go live at the same time. All I saw on Discord was notifications galore popping up. Okay, really knows. Really. It's one single spot, and as soon as I stop itching it, it starts to itch again. Ugh. And now it starts to itch again. Okay, nope. I'm giving up. Let's get some hand cream on that. I don't care that it's hand cream. I'm not gonna go with that itching reason. There, can you please stop now? Hmm. Oh, we are apparently going green here now. Okay. This will be interesting. It's some very pointy feet, however. As it's starting with a magic ring 4. He's for sure not meant to stand on his own. That would be impossible. Or would that be impossible? Not impossible, but impossible. Do I have one more round, or was this the last? I need to appreciate these together. Let's see. 6. Okay, no, I have one more. One more. Then I can crochet them together. And then we are officially on the body. I'm thinking black buttons for the eyeballs. If I can find my jar of black buttons. I was thinking I'm gonna use one big and one slightly smaller. Okay, now I can reset this because now we are starting round 1. Crochet the legs together. Well, okay. There is no between, it's just smush them together and go around. I'm just gonna do that then. Mush together. And it did specify 2 single crochets. No wait. Be yeah. And through there. There we go. Now I can just place the marker I think there. I think that will count as the new start around once I get to it. We shall see. Maybe. Perhaps. That skin cream did not help much. Still itchy in that one spot. Okay, there and then need to go in there. And go in there. I have no idea how many stitches I have here. I'm gonna have to do a safety count. Maybe. Possibly. Make sure I have, what was it, 24? Yeah, 24. Okay. Then one left here. Okay. Now let's see. Do I have 24 or do I need to make adjustments? I have 22. is here. Then I go in here. Do an increase here and then count this shit again. Oh, hello. I am making a cat. This is the legs of the Kit Kat. And we have the head here that is very smushed. But it's a head, I promise. I just smushed it so it doesn't roll off the desk. Now, speaking of cat, there he is. Making one of those. Just bigger. Let's see. Okay, that's 14. Let's see, do we have 14 on the other leg too? No, we do not. Okay, fine. Now we do. Yeah. Hi, hello, welcome in. I had a bit of a issue to fix. Okay. Ugh. Chain cardigan for your husband? Wow. I would not be able to do that. Yeah, very lucky husband. How long have you been crocheting them? Because making a cardigan is not something you do when you first start out. Ooh, nice. That do be quite impressive. I do not have the attention span to make a full-ass cardigan. I'm still working on a granny square vest. I started, is it 2 years or 3 years ago I started it. I have most of it done, to be fair. It's just that the yarn I'm using is fairly expensive. And not often in stock. I was hoping to have that one done this summer, but well... Okay. we're getting somewhere. We have legs that are actually together. Now we are officially on the body. Let's see, are we decreasing after this or? Yeah, we are decreasing. Oh, you're making a hex again. Nice. I've been considering making one. But I won't allow myself to make it until I have done the Granny Square vest. Because that's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna make frog pockets. The pockets are gonna have frogs on them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a zipper or a button band. No, they're getting somewhere. Okay, still one more round. Okay. And my nose is still itchy. One specific spot. Thin cream did not help. Okay, how close are we to next color change? I'm seeing a lot of green. First making a blanket. Corner. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be really snuggly. Working with yarn, yes. We are working with yarn. Doesn't look like a cat at the moment. And shouldn't you be in bed? But hi, hello, how's you doing? You should be in bed because time zones. Yes, because time zones. However, I am not. Why not? It do be very late over there in that Kiwi zone. Looks to see what needs to be done. Dear Lord, you are way behind your own schedule. If you haven't even cleared the bed up. And hold on. No, I suddenly have too many stitches. I'm supposed to be ending on a decrease. I'm ending on a single crochet. Fine. Let me sneakily make 2 decreases then, and that will give me the stitch count. Because stitch count. Go. Probably start stuffing about 10 minutes to have some complications. Not irregularities to normal procedures. Oh my. What do you have? Because that sounds like trouble. Do you need a shark? Is that what you need? Do you need a shark? We had Lamb on screen earlier. He got squished. Is that what you need? Is that the irregularity? Got a new monitor today. I found one that is pretty good for eye comfort. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, that ain't easy. Which is why I'm dreading having to replace mine. My monitor is from a decade ago. Now to make my speed, yeah, same. Because they are too bright and too sharp and too something. Right? Okay. Was it 2? Yeah, it was 2 rounds, okay. Obvious this Playtech 24-inch. Huh. I have no idea what mine is. It's a very, very old Asus, I believe. Like I said, my monitor is a decade old. Which is before the era when they started making monitors super bright and super crisp, sharp and all of that. Whatever they want to call it. Basically, my monitor is from before they started screwing up monitors. we're going to blue now suddenly. Okay. I had just about gotten used to the green, and now the yarn is giving blue. Fine. This is fine. Apparently also has a circular polarizing filter in there too, which apparently helps. Apparently. Yeah. That's the thing. Apparently. Okay, let's confirm that we are actually on round 8. Yeah. And this game shouldn't have much in way of flicker. Yeah, mine have none at all. Okay, we're getting blue here now. I do, however, need to go to the bathroom because I am working mug number 3, I believe. Which means I do need to go and pee. The BRB. Okay. Noise. €92? Wow, that's like nothing. Okay. Let me check the game, that should be charged up. Okay. Let's release all that energy I collected. And boom. Noise. Has some extreme taxes. About 32%. Not sure if you call it extreme, but on average, 32%. Just standard income tax. So 30 between, I think it's between 28 and 32% on everything you earn above a certain amount. So you can earn up to a certain amount per year without paying tax. I think for me that is up to €2,400 per year without having to pay tax. So, yeah, right. Oh, right. Yes. Buying products? No, that's already baked into the price. All of our VAT is already in the price itself. So the price that you see on the websites and in grocery stores, that is the price to pay in full. No, it's already baked into the price. So we never see it. So the price that we see is the price that we pay. What is the tax? I'm not quite sure how to describe it. It's just normal tax that is baked into the price. I'm not sure why. So instead of having it like in America where you pay the tax on top of the item at the register, it's already in the price before we pay. But percentage, I have no idea. I just know that it's already in the price tag. So I have no idea how much or even why we have to pay it. VAT exempt. I'm not sure if we even have that. Okay, if my nose would stop itching, that would be great. It's been doing it all morning and all day. The same spot. It might be an allergy thing. I have not taken my allergy tablets today. Because I thought I would not need it. Since it's not sunny and it's not windy. Apparently I do. Okay, which round was that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This was supposedly around 10. Okay, so back to decreasing. Now what? Big lower. Have food. Okay. I had no idea. Like I said, we never see it. Because it's already in the price tag. So if something costs $5, then that's the price we pay. Claiming back to that if you're a business. Yeah, exactly. The only time we see it is if we are a business. Or if you follow the news. Otherwise, we have no idea what amounts it even is. So we are decreasing again, right? Right. My both. Oops. Thank you. Ha, yeah. One way or another. Three things that are certain. Death, taxes, human stupidity. The only absolute certain things in the universe. You tax when you die? You do, in fact. You can't die. Wouldn't that be a thing? Okay. Now we have 2 more rounds and then the cat body is done. Then tax builder Perligase. No, they will send it to your living relatives. So whoever you leave behind that needs to take care of all your stuff and closing accounts, they will get your tax. And that tax will be taken from whatever money you left behind. though it doesn't normally, in a way, impact your relatives. Who is this Bill? I mean, probably. That's what we used to do when, back when paying the TV license was still optional. You just closed your curtains and blinds and pretended you weren't home when they rang your doorbell to check if you had a TV. But it was so many people that claimed they didn't have a TV and therefore didn't pay the TV license that they baked it into the tax instead. So now you are forced to pay TV license for programs you never watch that are government funded and are absolute trash. Because they didn't get the funding that they wanted. They baked it into the tax instead, so now we are forced to pay it anyway. This billion. Sounds like a UK situation. Oh, the UK got that from us. Not even kidding. The UK got that from us. As in, actually. They got that from us. Why did I put the marker in? This was the last stitch. We're done with the body! Whoa! Now I need to cut some yarn, because we're gonna need a tail to sew the head on. Probably too long, but whatever. There we go. We have a body and a kind of smooshed head. Maybe I should unsmoosh this head. Kind of bit. There we go. We have a body, we have a head. Just heavy. Yeah, that's the thing. We still have to pay even if we don't own a TV. Let's just say people are still rioting about that. Because you have to pay the same amount regardless if you have a TV or not. Oh yeah, it completely is. Like, imagine you're someone that watches TV through your computer on like Netflix or something only. Even though you have no TV, you still have to pay the same as the people that have 10 TVs. Because it is a set fee regardless. Oh, we have a slight issue, my dudes. We have a tangle. I do have more of this yarn, so it's fine that I'm running out. Yeah, we have a slight tangle over here. go. Okay, now I can put it back in the bag. Fine. I should bite that one then. Go. Got it. Won't be moving to Sweden then? Well, we have pretty much free healthcare, so there is that. Because of all of the taxes, our healthcare is like basically free. Okay, let's do arm. We're gonna get armed. Armed and dangerous. Get in. Am I actually gonna get almost all the body parts done? Maybe. We have the head, we have the body. We just need arms, the ears, and the tail. And I'm gonna switch to a pink stitch marker. Come here, you. Pink kitty. Now just increase around, I believe it was. Yes. That's just basic pattern. Nothing new or special about that. Come on. Burn. Thank you. In fact, I might actually be using up all of this. And actually have enough to make all of the body parts. It's a big maybe. So I would say that we are officially playing Yarn Chicken. Why did you hop off there? We are officially playing Yarn Chicken, my dudes. Let's see, how much time did we have left? Okay. A bit under an hour. Got it. So yeah, I really think that I will be doing an extra stream tomorrow to finish up the kitty. Since there will be no stream on Saturday. And this will take more than one stream anyway. I'm still wondering how people can say I'm crocheting fast. I'm slow as fuck. Okay. Stitch marker almost hopped out. Oh yeah, that's another reason why I want to do a extra stream to finish the Kitty Cats tomorrow. Because I already have next week planned. Dun dun dun. I have already next week's stream planned. I don't want to leave the kitty cat until next week. Okay, and this should be round 6. So, 2, 4, 6, yeah. These doesn't have numbers on them, so I need to be quite annoying. Okay. Guess I won't be needing this bag anymore. Okay, let's also untangle this. I am in fact gonna rewind this. Oh, that's a factory nut. Oh well. It's fine. Okay, there we go. We found the end. Now, follow up this way instead. There we go, perfect. Yay! usual. We are starting with a decrease. Okay. Okay then. Oh, I have apparently rewritten this. Okay. Okay. Okay then. This is gonna be annoying. This is gonna be slightly bigger than I thought. You'll not be surprised to learn that I have not progressed in the sleep department. No! I am not surprised. You are usually not up this late, however. I mean, it is 45 minutes before I end stream. I should be asleep before then? Yes. Because time zone. Normally you should be going to bed when I start. Not that I don't appreciate you being here, but also you actually have a sleep schedule. I don't. My sleep schedule is pretty much I go to bed whenever the hell I want and I wake up whenever the hell I want, unless it's a stream day. I'll start with the easy stuff. Yeah, that should help. I think I have 2 more rounds. can't even do an extra long stream today because dinner will take a while. So I pretty much need to start dinner directly after stream. Because boiling potatoes take almost an hour. Need to put them on straight away. Arm seems very, very long. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How the fuck do I have 12? I'm supposed to have 11. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I fucked up somewhere, but it's fine. Okay. Guess I'm doing a slip stitch here and pulling this arm done. Okay. Technically I'm supposed to be doing a decrease round after here, but it doesn't really impact anything. Because I'm just squishing that and then sewing it onto the body anyway, so having one decrease round there does fuck all, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna start the next one then. I do need to reset bubbles, as I call them. But I'm gonna do the first 4 here. 3, 4. Up with that. And now we can reset this. Keep getting stuck on my spindle when I grab the bubbles. I have it hanging right here. Keep getting stuck on it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get in. I have still managed to do a lot more than I thought today on the kitty. We have head, we have body, we have one arm. And we are gonna make a second arm before end of stream. And then it's just ears, tail, and sewing it together. And of course, finding my jar of black buttons for the eyeballs. have a lot to do tomorrow. I need to buy the bus ticket. I need to buy the bus ticket for Saturday. I'm so happy I can buy the bus ticket on my phone and just not activate it until I actually need it. I usually buy a few of them at a time, because they will be valid for a year after I buy them. But I used my last pre-bought one a few days ago, so I need to buy more. At least they're cheap since it is just within the city limit. So it's not that expensive. It'll be a very random kitty cat. We have a yellow-green body, pinkish-orange head, and then blue-green-orange paws. I'm gonna get into the orange hair soon. As a successful thrift store trip, yeah. I haven't taken pictures yet. Bit whoops. But yeah, that was a good trip. Okay, there we go. This is gonna look wild. Those two paintings I got though, so cool. I'm actually gonna not replace that marker, because I just need to go round and round until this arm is the same length as the other one. Yeah, the acrylic paint pours. Yeah. I found two of them fairly big, and I only paid $3 each. I thought for sure there were gonna be at least 5, but nope, 3. Thrift stores have no idea about the value of handmade stuff. At all. Okay. Disarm. How much more? Okay. Am I even gonna have enough yarn for this? Now we are officially playing Yarn Chicken. Like, fuck. I joked about playing Yarn Chicken earlier, but wow. Now we are actually doing it. Yeah, we're gonna be one round short. I'm gonna have to grab the other one. I'm gonna have to grab the other ball. And yeah, I can't even Frankenstein them together. Oops. Yeah, even if I pull from the center, that's still gonna be blue. Ah. And I have a spiderweb started here. Started a spiderweb. You know what? I'm gonna go and grab the unopened one and take from that instead. There we go. Because I did remember the unopened ones start with the pinkish orange that I am currently on. Or the arm. Yeah, hi, hello. I need to grab more yarn here. I'm gonna do a special knot thing here. Go. Let's see. Unicorn product. Incandescent light bulb. 61 maximum. Got a couple. Ooh. Noise. Okay, there we go. All of this just to make 1.5 round. By the way. Okay, let's see. Are they now equal length? Yes, they are. Okay. Because I did not count these. Here we go. And now we can just snip that. Come on. Why does this arm look like a gummy worm? I just noticed this arm looked like a gummy worm. Oh well. Okay, how much time we? Okay, 20 minutes left. Too bad this is. I really don't want this orange for the cat ears. You know what? Let's do a little thing. I am actually gonna cut off the spider web. Put that aside so I can have blue cat ears on the pinkish orange head. One, go. I don't like making these ears. They require focus. I'm sure I have. And when not this smash this with the bomb prints. Ooh. I would love that, but with a spider web or a giant moth. thinking I might buy a cheap lampshade at the thrift store. One of those thin ones, and then cut out the pattern. I'm getting. I have nothing to hold here. Eh. Now let's burn this. I said turn, not poke a hole through. Okay, go. Okay, there we go. That's the tip of one cat ear. That bulb didn't do it very well at all. It's like, oh, this was designed for Altec? Yeah. Okay, now done. Eh. I hate making these ears, but they look so cute when they're done. Always a nice point so it's not too wide or diffused. Not your mom, you can do what you like and that. Back off the bed. Yes, you should. Because time zones. Thank you for being here and have a good horizontal moment. Now we come to the annoying round. Okay, and then the next one is also annoying one. Happy animal making. Yeah, I'll be continuing tomorrow, same time as today. Okay, now the annoying ones are done. Now it's just one single crochet round, and the first ear is done. Will we even have time to make a second one? Maybe, actually, yeah. And then tomorrow will be the tail. And sewing it all together. I got one kitty cat ear. My desk is full of body parts. Hi, and welcome to Things You Can Say as a Serial Killer and a Crafter. My desk is full of body parts. I even have a flyball body on it. Just to say. There's even a flyball body. No wait, actually there are two. Okay, I have two flyball bodies too on the desk. Oh joy. Yeah, come on. Okay, now we need to turn this. Okay. And now let's start the annoying shaping again. They do look so good when they're done, but hold it. They're annoying. So annoying to make. The shaping is top tier, but the making is like F. Okay, the next annoying one. Okay. I need to attach back this yarn to the spider web. Then for the tail, I'm gonna be using that freshly opened one. So I can get the orange tail on the green body. There we go, that's a second little ear. But yeah, this needs to be attached back to spiderweb. I'm gonna be doing that off stream. Then for the kitty's tail, I'm gonna be using this center pole end. I'm gonna at least start on the tail before we end, because the tail is just like 40 million rounds, around 6 stitches. And when I say 40 million, I mean it is 15 rounds around for the tail. Which means that I am in fact not gonna be counting them. I'm just gonna make however long I think is 15 and then count. Which means I'm probably gonna have like 9. But yeah, this is where I'll be ending for today. Because there is no way I'm gonna be able to do this anyway. Okay. Perfect. Oh. Light is so strong, and that is just from my window. Okay, gonna quickly do some cleanup of the things that I have everywhere. I can close the book again. This book. I think you can only get this book in Swedish, Danish, Finnish, and maybe Norwegian. But there are some patterns on her Etsy. Ads in 3 minutes? No. No ads. I'll be ending, actually. Well, yay. Okay, let's see. As usual, Discord, Beyond Yonder. Instagram. For the crafting stuff you see up there, it's right down there. And for unusuality's sake, I will in fact be back tomorrow. Same time as today. Because there will be no stream on Saturday as I'm going away for dinner. That is starting in the middle of my stream time, so we will be finishing up the Kitty Cat tomorrow, same time. Yeah, you too. Let's see, buttons, there we go. So like I said, I'll be back tomorrow, same time as today. Just keep an eye out on the notifications if you are followed by this. Otherwise, well, that's your loss. So for now, stay safe because the world's burning. Stay warm. Have a great time zone, and I'll be seeing you when I see you. Bye.